on the flip side of it all, if women are giving up on sex, that means they can't get pregnant. And then we won't have any abortions. It kind of works out. You lose, Alyssa. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's Mojo Libido. I am definitely not liberal. I can tell you that much. There's only but so much of that shit I can take. Been hearing in past few days about Alyssa Milano and this whole sex strike thing. I don't remember where I first heard it. I'm not sure if it was on TFM or if it was on another channel and they were talking about it. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, who does this bitch think she's fooling? Come on, man. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Okay, first and foremost, the whole thing about abortion. Okay, you're going to hear my thoughts and my views on abortion. Everybody's going to have their own choice. Everybody has choice and free will. I don't necessarily support abortion. I don't particularly like it. In certain situations where there could be somebody, a woman who gets pregnant and her health is at risk to where she would die, and if she dies, the baby dies, then I can understand about that, of those situations. When it comes to rape, when you are forced to have sex and get impregnated by a person who rapes you, when you get forced like that, I can understand. It sucks. That's the one part of it all that's like, okay, well, I'm still kind of pro-life, but I'm also pro-choice. And they're like, you can't be both. I can too. Fuck you. It's my choice. So the whole thing about abortions, I don't agree with a woman getting an abortion for a perfectly healthy child coming in the world, and late-term abortions. That's just, I'm sorry, but that is just some satanic type shit. For me, anybody who terminates the life of a child, especially near or at the time of birth or after birth, that is sick. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your pro-choice when it comes to that, because I'm a father. I have 2 children, 2 boys, beautiful boys. If I had girls, I'm pretty sure they'd be beautiful girls. Had my son's mom aborted them, I would never ever have the it's a luxury for me. It's a right as a parent, but it's also a luxury to feel what I feel for my kids. To me, women who go out here and fuck around without using protection, I know it's your choice, but you don't use protection and you get pregnant, and then you turn around and terminate the child, a life that you're bringing into this world. You knew the consequences. I don't have any sympathy for women like that. I don't. If in the black community, black women have done over 18 some odd million abortions since the 70s, our population could be nearly 100 million right now. Think about that, black people, when you start talking about reproductive rights and you start talking about women's rights and all this. Think about that, brothers. Think about the numbers, especially you brothers. Think about the statistics. Ain't not near one cop killed more black people, or anybody in this country that can kill more black people than black women. I don't hate you black women, but I still think it's a fucking crime, all the abortions that are going on. In Alabama now, they're talking about how they passed this legislation, and women are upset because it'll be a crime to kill babies. Stop fucking around. Like, come on, man. Stop fucking around. And I blame all the dudes that fuck these bitches that go out here and get abortions. I understand everybody want to have sex. Everybody want to get fucked. Everybody want to do their thing. I can understand that. Completely. Totally understand that shit. Quite honestly, it's like, yo, you're just going to go and sleep around and fuck around and just skeet, and then she just kills. Alyssa wants to start a hashtag that says sex strike. Why don't we just have a hashtag that says fuck responsibly? They do it with alcohol. And how about the women who are repeat women that get abortion? It's like, wait a minute, you didn't learn the first time? You know what I mean? Like, how about those women that keep getting repeat abortions? I can guarantee you all those abortions aren't coming from stuff like rape cases or health cases. You could do the research. That number is too astronomical for that shit to be all something like rape or health. But it's all about a woman's right to choose, right? Okay, cool. So there, my cat's out of the bag. You have your right to choose. Doesn't mean you're fucking better for it. Doesn't mean you should be able to do it. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean it's right to do it. But you have your right to choose. I'm gonna be pro-life, but I'm not gonna be against your right to choose. Just like I'm not against your right to speak your mind, or a racist man's right to rant racist shit. You feel me? When it comes to freedom of speech, like, I don't have a problem with that. You know, I already know what you're not supposed to say when you're talking free speech, and that is inciting violence. You can't try to bring about harm to anyone else or to this country. I can understand that, but everybody has the right to say what they want to fucking say. Let them say it. Now, now that I talked about the elephant in the room from my perspective, I'm going to talk about this whole thing about the sex strike. So, Alyssa Milano, I used to have a lot of respect for Alyssa Milano. I was always willing to give Alyssa the benefit of the doubt. There's just like some things you're just like, when are you going to discredit these fools? So she goes on this whole thing about the sex strike, okay? Pussy power, right? We got women who are feminists telling women not to have sex, but you want to tell them they should be able to sleep with and fuck whomever they want to fuck. Y'all are so fucking backwards. Feminists are so damn backwards. They are. You tell the society that you don't want women to be shamed for being sluts, for being whores, right? And then you tell them, hey, because of that, you should be able to sleep with whoever you want, whenever you want. Marriages should allow women to sleep around and things like that. There's a whole lot of shit these feminists talk about. A lot of shit don't make sense. Then you come out and say, oh, because they passed a law about abortion in a certain state, you know, and I think in Alabama, you're like, oh, until they change this law, women just stop having sex. It's like, do you think that's actually going to work? Where the fuck do you get these people? Where do they come from? Mark Dice says, liberalism, find a cure. Please do, because this is just the most dumbest thing ever. And mind you, I'm MGTOW. I'm not out here engaging in a lot of sexual activity. I've already made my choice. Whether I want to have sex with a girl or not, I will. If she wants to have sex with me, that's cool. But to sit back and go on a sex strike, like you're married to the rest of the fucking country. That's what a married woman does to her husband when she wants to get something from him and she's not getting it. I'm going on a sex strike. So, you're so dumb, Alyssa. Do you realize, first of all, the young boys in this country aren't having that much sex anyway, so that's not really going to affect them. They don't really care. They done already put the reports out that says that men between the ages of 18 and 20 are having far less sex than before. So you go on a sex strike, it's not going to affect them. Incels ain't having sex, so that's not going to affect them. There's a lot of them motherfuckers around, right? MGTOW, man, they pump and dump, but it's not like we're going out here crazily doing it because we understand all this nonsense you girls be putting out here and all this witch hunting shit that y'all have done with the Me Too movement. Now, I just want to say, Alyssa, I can guarantee you that within the past 24 hours, you done had your ass busted. And if you haven't, it ain't gonna last that long. If you're a feminist and you're out here freely fucking around, I know you're married, but that doesn't mean you ain't out there fucking around. Not if you prescribe to the feminist pill this much. Honestly, I do not see you not having sex. You got access to a world supply of men of all ethnicities and all shapes, sizes, and forms. You can go places where motherfuckers can't go to get sex. What makes us think you're going to stop having sex? And if your husband goes along with it, I believe you're married, your husband goes along with it, you probably weren't fucking him that much anyway. And he's more than likely a cup. Quite honestly. To see this and to hear all this that you're saying, I laugh at it because you're goating women into a protest that the only reason why they're not going to win is because no one's going to really do deep dives into why you want to do a sex strike. They're just going to see sex strike on your thing. People are going to be like, And you done already got strikes against you from people in the black community that love Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm surprised any black people want to fuck with you. Because I'm going to put it to you like this. You know why you have an issue right now with black people? Because you came out against Louis Farrakhan. 6 months later, this man gets shut down. Black people didn't like you after you came out about him. I'm black, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't have a problem with the brother. I don't really follow what he says. I'm not Muslim. I mean, I don't follow the Islamic teachings, but the man is like probably the only black leader that we have right now that is much outspoken as he can be. All of our other black leaders have gotten shot and killed. So if the man want to sit back and rave, and he ain't doing nothing but saying what's already true, what's coming out there. Snoop is a liberal, and he fucks with Farrakhan. You come out about a man who's a leader for the black community. We don't have many of those. You think black people want to fuck with you because of that? Get out of here. I'm going to say that unless there's some black females and black guys that don't fuck with Farrakhan, don't know what he's talking about, don't like it, don't understand him or whatever, you have a possibility of getting them. But with your side, the liberal side, talking about racism and shit, and then you come out against Farrakhan, there you go. Now you're coming out about a sex strike. What? Quite honestly, I don't even know how you think this is going to work. It's probably going to work for white women who are like really following you, part of the liberal movement. Who knows? On the flip side of it all, if women are giving up on sex, that means they can't get pregnant, and then we won't have any abortions. It kind of works out. You lose, Alyssa. Give up sex. Sex strike. Like you're married to the fucking country. Come on, yo. This shit is not gonna work. Cut it out. A sex strike. That's hilarious. I'm not even on a sex strike. I'm just choosing not to have sex because I'm not really worried about it. I got other shit I got to do. But the call to arms, pussy power, and that's all it is. You're just trying to flex pussy power. Why are you trying to get control of the other women's pussies? If any woman follows you down this road with this narrative, with this fight, with this issue, they're just as dumb as you are. Because they're basically saying, hey, we won't let the government tell us what to do with our bodies, but we'll let Alyssa Milano tell us what to do with our bodies. I don't even see how any woman could think this sex strike makes any fucking sense. You feel me? It's like, why are you trying to control that narrative? If a girl want to go out here and fuck, why should she have to go on sex strike because you think it's okay for her to do it? You say she needs to do it because of this laws and this, that, and the other. So, bitch, she trying to get some dick. You think she worried about you? Oh my God, Alyssa, just cut it. Look, just cut it out, all right? You know, go back to whatever else you were doing. Stay involved with that. Keep with that. Just cut it the fuck out, because I can guarantee you it's only going to be a small handful of people that are going to say they're not having sex, especially these young girls out here. These young thotty-thoughts. You think they're going to be like, no sex? What? I got this motherfucker over here who's ready to pipe me down. I'm ready to get fucked. You think I'm going to stop for you? Get out of here. Eat a dick. Yo, this is Mojo Libido, man. Yo, these... why, Alyssa Milano? Why? Yo, y'all take it easy, man. If you have your own thoughts and views on this, please feel free to leave a comment. I thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment on it. Like I said before, share it as well. I would really appreciate that. Y'all take it easy, man. Fuck you, Alyssa.